Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws apace. 4 happy days bring another moon, but when we thinks how slow this old moon doth wane, she lingers my desires like to a stepdame or to a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Come, illustrate, awake the Athenian youth to merriment, stir the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals, for the pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and I won thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaints against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast interchanged rhymes and love tokens with my daughter. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats. Impressions of prevailment in unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it not so that she will hear before your grace consent to marry Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. Either I shall give her to this gentleman, or to her death, in accordance to our law immediately provided in that case.
And what say you, fair Hermia? Be advised, to you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but a figure by him in wax imprinted, and within your power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, for I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I do beseech your grace that I may know what is the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or forever abjure the society of men. Therefore, may Hermia question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. For if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, for A be in shady cloister mewed, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed be that master the blood, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the virgin rose distilled, that grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. By the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt me and mine, and my for everlasting bond of fellowship, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar protest to aid austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praise title in my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful, Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine. Look at me, boy. All my right to her, I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well to ride as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as nearly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius's. And, which is more than all these folks can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nader's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard this much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof, but My mind, being overfull of self-affairs, did lose it. Demetrius, Aegeus, come along. I have some private schooling for you both. As to you, fair Hermia, look you to arm yourself to fit your fancies against your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which we may no mean will extenuate, either to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, but cheer my love. Demetrius, Aegeus, go along. I must confer with you against some business against our nuptial lend, confer with you something nearly that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses you fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well retain them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for aught I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of love didn't ever run smooth, but either it was different in blood, or...
Oh, cross too high to be enthralled too low?
Or else miscraft in respect to years.
Oh, spite too old to be engaged too young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell! Choose love by another's eyes.
Or there was sympathy in choice. War, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the collied night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. How quick bright things come to confusion.
If, then, true lovers have been ever crossed, then it stands as an edict in destiny. Therefore, let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love, there's thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, 7 leagues remote, and she respects me as her only child, so therefore, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the league, in the wood, without the town, where I had met thee once with Helena to do an observance to a morn of May, there will I stay with thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, by that fire which burned the Carthage queen, when the false Troyan under sail was seen, oh, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow surely will I meet with thee.
You promised love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed for Helena. Whither away? Call you me fair? I'm fair again, say. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Her eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark when wheat is good and harbor does do appear. Sickness is catching, our favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye, my tongue, your tongue, sweet melody. For the world of mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to be you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart. I frown at him, yet he loves me still. Oh, that your frown would teach my smile with such skill. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. Oh, that my prayers with such affection move. The more I hate, the more he follows me. The more I love, the more he hateth me. His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine. None, but your beauty, for that fault be mine. Take comfort, you no more shall see my face, for Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Until the time I did Lysander see seemed Athens a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell that he hath turned heaven unto the hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, A time in which lovers fight, still doth conceal through Athens' gates we have devised to seal.
And in the woods where often you and I upon faint primrose beds are wont to lie, and deem our bosoms of our counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in stranger companies. Oh, farewell, sweet playfellow, and pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu, as you and him, Demetrius, dote on you.
How happy can some more other so be? Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know at all, but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose and form dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind any judgment haste, wings and no eyes, figure unheedy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so often beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves do forswear, therefore the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, and he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him the fair Hermia's plight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this, if I give thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
This is the scroll with the name of every man fit through all Athens performing our interlude for the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day. At night.
Well, first, good Peter Quince, say where the play treats on, then read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Enter as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Name a part and four and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are sent down for Pyramus.
Now, what is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover, that kills himself, most gallants for love.
Well, that will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest.
Francis Flute, the
Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat to make all split. In fact, I will.
Oh, you're doing the, okay.
The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. And famous cars shall shine from far and make and bar the foolish fate. This was lofty. To the rest.
Francis
This
Flute,
is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you are to take Thisbe upon you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, like,
Yeah, Tom.
oh, nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
There's a beard coming.
That's all one. You may do it in a mask and speak speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe.
Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy lady dear, and Thisbe dear.
No! No, you must play Pyramus and flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Starveling, you are to play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Oh, here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the last part written? Pray you, if you give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore for, let me double check. Yes, it is not but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again! Oh, let him roar again!
And you would roar too terribly. You would make the Duchess and ladies shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion. But to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and twirl any nightingale.
You may play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man, as one would see on a summer's day. A most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and gray beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you play it barefaced.
No.
But masters, hear your parts, and I am to request you, entreat you, and desire you to come by tomorrow night and meet me in the Palace Wood, a mile out of town, where we shall rehearse. For if we are to meet in the city, then we will be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of that which our play requires. I pray you, family now.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, beat per feet, adieu.
At the Duke's opening meeting.
Enough. Hold the cut bowstring.
Shut up.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a briar, over heart, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orts upon the green. The cowslips tall, her banks tears be. In those gold coat spots you see, those be rubies, fairy favors. In those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lovely spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here and on.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing pale in wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from a king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child a knight to his trade, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loving boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. Ugh. And now they never meet, in grove or gleam, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square, then all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk, and sometimes labor in the kern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm, those that hobgoblin call even sweet pup, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I just to Oberon and make him smile. When I, a fat, and bean-fed horse, beguiled, in likeness of a filly bull. And sometime, Lord Bow and the gossip's bull, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks the dance to lips, I bow and honor with a dewlap pour the air. Oh, the wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale. Sometime, for 3-foot stool, mistaketh me. Then, slip I from her bum, down topples she, and Sarah cries and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips in low, and waxen in their earthen knees, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. Room, there. Here comes Oberon.
Here, my mistress.
Would that you were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous? Oberon? Fairy, skip hence. I've forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Oh, then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from Fairyland in the shape of corn and sat all day playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India, but that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded. And you've come to give her that joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania! Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Didst not thou lead him through the glimmering night from Paragonia, whom he ravished, and make him with fair Agles break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring, that we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beach and margin of the sea, that dance our ringlets in the whirling wind. But with thou brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea. Contagious fogs, with falling from the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The human mortals want their winter here. The major world, by their increase now, knows not which is which. The same prodigy of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are the parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman!
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland bites not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the Indian air by night full often had she gossiped by my side and sat with me on Neptune till the sails, marking the embarked traders of the flood, when we did laugh to see the sails conceived and grow big-bellied in the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and swimming gait, following her room and rich with my own squire, would imitate and sail upon the land and return again as her voyage rich with merchandise. But she, the immortal of that boy, did die. And it is for her sake do I rear up her boy. It's for her sake that I will not part with him.
How long within these woods intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds and join our moonlight revel, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your homes.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Ferry away. We shall tell thou where to longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this road till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pop, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music?
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as it should pierce 100,000 hearts.
But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress pass it on, in maiden meditation, fancy free. Yes, marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make a man or a woman madly dote upon the next live creature it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania while she is asleep and drop the liqueur of it in her eyes. The next thing she, when waking, looks upon, be it wolf or lion, bear or bull, a meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can do so with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slay me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood, yet here I am, wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, hard-hearted adamant, and you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I rather not in plainest truth tell you that I do not nor cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. Demetrius, I am your spaniel, and the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place can I beg for your love, and yet in a place of high respect with myself, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirits, for I am sick when I look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not. To trust the opportunity of the night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doubt this would lack the world's company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
Whilst the beast hath not such a heart as you. Go as you will. The story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds chase. The mild time makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed. When cowardice pursues and valor flies.
Let us stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou shalt follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I am simple. In the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. We can't fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Hi. There it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, white over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There lies Titania, sometime in the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enameled skin weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do so when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Take some care in this effect, that he may prove more fond upon her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me here again ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
grow buds, and some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders our quaint spirits. Then to your offices. Let me rest.
A prayer for our mistress. You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blindworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen.
Weaving spiders, come not here. Hence, you long-legged spinners, hence. Beetle black, approach not near. Worm nor snail do no offense.
Hence away. Now all is well. Let aloof stand sentinel.
What thou seest, when thou dost wait, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce, or cat, or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I forgot our way. We'll rest here, if you think it good, and we'll tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. I'll find you out of bed. For I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall act as pillow for us both, one heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, do not, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, no, oh, take this, and sweet of my innocence, love takes meaning of love's conference. I meant that my heart unto yours is it, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and one single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so Hermia I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, and much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and for courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Such separation, men will be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I, and end life when I end loyalty. Here's my bed, sleep give thee all his rest.
And with half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Aha! Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none, from whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here's the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this pale courtesy. Sure. Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth hurl. When thou wakest, let's love forbid, sleep his seat on thy island. So wake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon! Yeah!
Hey, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, well, my Mercury, leave me, do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. happier, the lesser my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, for my eyes are more oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel Demetrius do run as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fury eye? But who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you lift it, sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake, transparent Helena. Oh, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Oh, where's Demetrius? How fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he loved your Hermia? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia. No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe into their season, so I being young, till now ripe not to reason, and now touching the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and brings me to your eyes, which I o'erlook, love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never nor never can receive a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but now you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth that you do me wrong, good sooth you do in such a disdainful manner to me woo. But fare you well. Perforce I must confess, I thought you a more lord of true gentleness. Oh, that a lady one man refused, therefore another should be abused?
What I do wrong? She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest come Lysander near, for as a serpent of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach it brings, of all the heresies that men did leave are hated of most of those they did deceive. So thou my serpent and my heresy will all be hated the most to me. And all my powers address her love and might to honor Helen. And to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat there smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, what removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing gone, no sound, no word? Oh, alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost of fear. No? Then I will not perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, here's a marvelous place for our rehearsal. This grassy patch shall be our stage. That hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we went before the Duke.
He declares.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
Well, there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Oh, by our Lincoln, bar the spear.
See?
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, and not, in fact, Pyramus, but Nick Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
We will have such a prologue, and it will be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will the ladies not be afraid of the lion?
Oh. I fear it, I promise you.
Let him have us.
Ladies, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among men is a most horrible thing. For there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not the lion.
No. What, are you stupid? You must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck at all times, and he must say through thus or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you, or I would request you not to fear, not to tremble. My life is yours. If you think I come forth as a lion and would pity my life, no. I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there let him plainly state his name and say that he is... Snug! Snug the Joiner, Snug the Joiner.
It will be so. But there are still 2 hard things about this play. The first is bringing moonlight into the great chamber, for it is said that Pyramus and Thisbe did speak by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
How would I know that?
Oh! A calendar! A calendar! Look at the by the moonshine!
Is it leap year? Do we,
Oh, yes, it's all the night.
Then,
Blessed be!
you may leave the casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine through that casement.
Aye. Or a person must come in with a lantern and a bush of thorn and say that he is there to present the person of moonshine. Perfect. The other thing is we must have a wall in the chamber, for it is said that Pyramus and Thisbe did speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
What say I?
Your time to shine, bud.
One man or other must present wall. And let him have some loam or some plaster or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come and sit, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and once you have finished, enter into that top of grade. Hey, that one.
That one.
Not that one. Perfect. And so every man according to his cue.
What emin homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? A play tour? I'll be an auditor. And a dog, too. Perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forward.
Thisbe, Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odors.
Odors, savors sweet. So, have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear.
But, hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you, for you must understand Pyramus goes to investigate a sound that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of you, of color like the red rose on triumphant's briar, most brisky and juvenile, an neck most lovely Jew, as true as the true horses, and yet would never tire. Come on, flute. How meet thee, Pyramus, at Minnie's tomb?
Nidus's tomb, ma'am.
Right.
Nidus.
Right.
Okay. You don't say that yet. Now you speak to Pyramus. You say all your lines at once, cues them all. Okay? Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past, it's never tired. Come on, guys.
as truest horses, and yet would never tire.
If I were fair, fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, strange! We're haunted! Pray masters, spy masters, help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you round the bounce, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me a fear.
I'm safe. I'm safe. Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? Well, you see an accent of your own, do you?
Oh, bless thee, bottom, bless thee, thou art translated! No.
I see thy knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so they will know I am not afraid. It's a little ditty I came up with. The Ozel cock so black of hue, with that orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, and the wren with little quail.
What angel wakes me from my flower bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, and that plates of cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and who dares not answer nay. For, indeed, who would set their wit on so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird the cry that we cried cuckoo never so?
I pray, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored to thy note. So is my eye enthralled to thy shape. Thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me, on first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks mistress you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. Such a pity that some honest neighbors will not make it friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough of mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common wraith of summer, still doth depend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing while thou on blessed flowers doth sleep. And I'll purge thy moral grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, top left, most mustard seed. Betty, and I, and I, and I. Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol any size he can with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, the honey bags, steal from the humblebees, the night capers, crop the waxen ties, delight them with the fiery glow of his eyes, to have my love, to bed and to rise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal. Hail. Hail. Hail.
Well, I cry thy worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Cobweb, is that your name?
Yes, sir.
I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger here, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
Peace Blossom. Peace Blossom, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peace God, your father. I shall desire you more acquaintance too, good Master Peace Blossom. Your name, I beseech you.
Mustard seed.
Mustard seed! This is mustard seed!
I know your patience well. It was that same cowardly giant-like ox-beak that hath devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I should desire you have more acquaintance too, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come to him. Bring him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and as she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue. Bring him, silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then, what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night will now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love! Good. This is a good one. Near to her close, in concentrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, room mechanicals, that worked for bread on Athens stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The show was fixed enough at Versailles. Pyramus presented it in a sword, forsook the scene, and entered into a break. When I did him, at this advantage take, and asked his null, I fixed on his head. And it is this be must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they him spy, as wild geese the creeping fowl and I, or russet paddock cubs, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves, and madly sweep the skies. So, out of sight, away his fellows fly, and at our stump, he, and what thoughts? He skies, and out from Athens calls. Their senses thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made senseless things began to do them wrong. For thorns and briars of their apparel snatched, some sleeves, some hats, all things healers catch. I led them on in a distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When, in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and struck me loud, and asked,
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee so?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, a foreseen must be I.
Step close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke him that loves you so? They breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes in the blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Did he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe, just assume that this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the cinder creep, and so displease her brother's noontide the antipodes. Cannot be, but thou hast murdered him, and so should the murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. And yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him to me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Oh, hast thou slain him then? Oh, henceforth be never numbered among men. Oh, once tell true even for my sake. Durst thou looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder do so much? Ah, an adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spank your passion on a misreprised mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
Pray thee then tell me he is well.
Oh, and if I could, what should I, get therefore?
a privilege to never see me more. And from thy hated presence part I sow. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for debt that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay. And for his tender, here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Thy misprision must perforce ensue, some false love turned, and not a false turn true.
Then fate arose, that one man only saw the million fail, confounding on the house.
About the woods, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fair band, Helena's here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? What fools these mortals be!
Stand near. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two at once woo one. This must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me, that befall prosperously. Why do you think I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vow so born in their derision, all truth appears. How can these things be seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. In truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and nothing you will weigh. Your vows to me and her, both put in scales, will even weigh both as light as tails.
I had no judgment to her when I swore.
Nor in my mind now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thy eye? Crystal is muddy, oh how ripe and show thy lips those kissing cherries tempting grow. That beer congealed white, eyes for as snow, fanned by the eastern wind turns to and fro. What's thou holds of my hand? Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? To vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with all your hearts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, now both rivals to mock Helena? A true exploit. A manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of the noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a full source patience on a baby's sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know, and here with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I do yield up my part, and yours of Helena, to me bequeath, who I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more out of breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her is as guest-wise sojourned. And now, to Helen is home returned, there to remain.
Helen is not so.
Disparage the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril I abide it dear. Oh, look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy doom.
Dark night, that which the eye its function takes, the ear more quick apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Oh, thou art not bound by mine eye, Lysander, but mine ear. kindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he say whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide fair Helena, who more guiled thing I think on fiery oaths and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know that his I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. For now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Are you inspired? Have you with these contrived debating with this foul derision, to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words, but I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even did but now spurn me with his foot, call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious celestial. Wherefore he speak this to her he hates. And Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul and tender meed, forsooth affection. But by your consent, by your setting on, what though I be not so engraced as you, so put upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths at me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold a sweet jest up. If you had any manners, grace, or pity, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. It's partly my own fault, when that death or absence soon shall end.
You will stay, gentle Helena. You may excuse my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear to that in which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you idiot!
No, they'll seem to break loose, but yet come not. Ah, you are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, you cat, you vile thing! Let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude, sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar! Out of loathed medicine, of hated potions, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her, kill her then! As much as I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What harm can you do me more than hate me? Hate me? Oh, me, wherefore? What news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then, you left me. Oh, the gods forbid, in earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of doubt, of question, be certain nothing truer, 'tis no just that I do hate thee. And love Helena.
Sit! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love!
Why have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, hey. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet! You.
Puppet! Why so? Ah, that way goes the game, for now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. Oh, she hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. Are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails cannot reach unto thine eyes!
Oh, I pray you though you mock me till the letter not hurt me. I was never cursed, I'm a red maid for my cowardice. You may perhaps think because she is something lower, but myself that I could match her. Lower? follow him, but he had shady hands. During the strife, he's burning, hate to kill me too. And now, so you will quiet go, let me back to Athens, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further? Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am?
Why get ye gone? Who is it that hinders you?
Foolish heart that I leave her behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school.
Yep.
And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little, again. Nothing but low and little. Why did you suffer her to flout me? Thus let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf. You minimus of a hindering not grasping you be. You ain't one.
You are vicious of her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helen. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend so little show love of her, thou shalt apply it.
Now, she holds me not. Now follow it thou darest to try who's right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, this coil is long of you. Nay, not go back.
I will not trust you. I will no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands the 9 are, hook your forefray. My legs are long ago to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Well, that could have gone worse.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Oh, believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you say I should know man by the Athenian garments he had on? And blameless proves my enterprise that I have been anointed in Athenians' eyes, and I am glad in so did sort as the jangling I do esteem a sword.
Thou seest, these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast tonight. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray so as not to come within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. Then sometime rail thou like Demetrius. And from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with batty wings and leaden legs doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to remove from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with true wanted sight. Then, when they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. And back to Athens shall the lovers wend, in league whose date till death shall never end. Was I in this affair to thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her boy. Then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all will be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast. And yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here. And there, troop home the churchyards. Damn spirits all, that crossways and floods have burial. Already to their wormy beds have gone, for fear lest they should look their shames upon. They willfully exile themselves from light, and must for ache consort with black-browed nights.
We are spirits of another sort. I, with morning's love, have oft made sport. And, like a forester, the groves may tread, even till the eastern gates all fiery red. Opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns into yellow gold his salt green streams. But notwithstanding, haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I fear the field and town. God will lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground. Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward. Hast thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookest for worse and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come thy child. Oh, whip thee with a rod. He is the fowl that draws the sword upon thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here. And he goes before me, and still dares me on when I come where he calls him. Then he is gone to his filling as much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly then. I am fallen. It's a dark, uneven way. I'll rest here. Come, thou gentle day, for but once thou show me thy gray light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite. Ho, ho, ho! Thou coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot thou runst before me, shifting every place, and dost not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy this deer if ever thy face by daylight see. But go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach look to be this instead.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long, tedious night. Abate thy hours and shine comforts from the east, that I may be back to Athens by daylight, and sleep from these my poor company to test. Steal me a while from thine own company.
Get the 3. Come, one more. 2 of a pair make up 4. Here she comes! Crusting, sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, but dabbled with dew and torn by briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me until break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if I meet a fray.
Yes! On the ground, sleep sound. I shall apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, shall be shown in your waking. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mar again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. Lie thy amiable cheeks too coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears. My gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. We'll do it. Where's Cobweb?
Ready.
Good Master Cobweb, get you your weapons about you, and kill me a red-hipped honeybee on top of a thistle. And, good sir, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, good monsieur, and have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflow with a honey bag, good monsieur. What? Where's mustard seed?
Ready.
Give me your neef, mustard seed. Pray you'll leave your courtesy, good monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, for methinks I'm a marvel's hairy about the face. And, oh, I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, will thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Well, truly, a peck of provender. I can munch a good dry oats. Methinks I have a desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have adventurous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
Well, I'd rather had a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep coming up.
No. Sleep thou, and I shall wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone. Be always away. But so dark finds, honeysuckle, and the leaves, ivy so, rings the barky fingers of the elves. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I do now begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the woods, speaking sweet favors for this hateful fool. I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. Now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle pot, take this transformed scalp from off the head of the Athenian swain, that he, waking when the others do, may all back to Athens again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I shall release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon! What visions I have seen! Methought I was enamored with an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
It's silence a while. Puck, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep in all 5%.
Music, oh, music such as charmed sleep.
Now, with thine own fool's eyes, peep!
Some music. Now, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jolly.
Fair king, attendant mark. I do hear the morning lark.
And my queen, in silence sad, trick we after night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that, sleeping here, I was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester. For now our observation is performed, and since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of our hounds uncoupled in the western valley. Let them go, dispatch, I say, find out the forester. We will, my love, up to the mountain top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echoes in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once when, in a wood of Crete, they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for, besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seems all in mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sanded, and from their heads their ears are hung that sweep away the morning dew. Crooked kneed and dewlaps like Thessian bulls, slow in pursuit, but mashed in mouths like bells, each under each. The cry more tunable was never hollow to in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear, but, oh, soft. What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here to sleep. Yep. It's Lysander. Oh, there's Demetrius, and he's with Helena. Old Nadar's Helena. I wonder if them being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rites of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity, but say, Aegeus, is this not the day that fair Hermia must give answer to her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds but a couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord into the world? Is hatred so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly should I speak, and now I do bethink me, so it is, I came here with Hermia. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Oh, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away Demetrius, thereby to have stolen away, robbing you of your wife and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I hither followed them. Fair Helen, in fancy, following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is my love to Hermia melted, like the snow. And it seems to me now the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And now, all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but like a sickness I did loathe this food. But, as in health, come to my natural taste, how I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. For this discourse we will hear more anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us, these lovers shall be eternally knit. And for now, since the morning is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll host a feast in great solemnity. Come, my Hippolyta.
Aye. These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see with parted eye, wherein everything seems double.
And methinks I have found Demetrius like a fool, mine own and not mine.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Apollo.
And he did bid us follow to the temple, so...
Why then? We are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, recount our dreams.
When my king comes call me, I will answer. My next is, most fair Pyramus. Hey ho, Peter Quince, Flute the bellows mender, Starveling, Snout the tinker, Snug? God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what kind of dream it was. Man is but an ass. If we go about to expound this dream, methought I was, there is no man can tell what. Methought I was and methought I had, but man is but a passive fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. Man's eye is not able to hear, man's ear is not able to see. My hand cannot taste, my tongue can't conceive, and my heart can't report what my dream was. Oh, anyway. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I will perform it at the latter end of a play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall perform it at her death.
Great idea, Bottom. Yeah.
Have you been to Bottom's house yet? Has he come home?
Oh, he cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported
a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
No! He has simply the best wit of any handicraftsman in Athens!
Aye, the best person too, and he's a very a paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon! A paramour is, bless us, a thing of naught!
The Duke is coming to the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married.
Oh no.
If our sport had gone forward, we would have been made men!
We're dead.
Oh, sweet bully bottom, thou has he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day. And the Duke not give him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus? I'll be hanged! 6 pence a day in Pyramus, or nothing.
I was always so mean to him.
Where are these hearts? Where are these lads?
Thank you!
Masters, okay, get on me, Nick. Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you I am not true Athenian.
Oh, let us hear, sweet bottoms.
Not a word from me. What I will say, though, is that the Duke hath dined. Everyone, get your apparel together, new strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Every man look o'er his part, for the long and the short is our place prepared! In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not the man that plays the lion, that's you, right? Pare your nails, for they shall hang out the lion's claws. And, actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I have no doubt to hear the Duke say that this is a sweet comedy! Yes! No more words. Away, go, away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all his frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from earth to heaven, and heaven to earth, and as imagination bodies forth into things unknown, poet's pen turns them into shapes and airy nothingness. Such tricks have such strong imagination that if it would apprehend some joy, then it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or, in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed a bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's image, and grows to something of great constancy, though howsoever strange and admirable.
Ah, alas, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, may joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, swayed in your royal walks, you're born in your bed.
Ah, come now, what masks, what music shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where's our usual manager of mirth? What rebels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of this torturing hour? Come, Phil Straight.
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what diversions have you for this evening? What masks, what music? How shall we beguile this lazy time if not with some delight?
There is a brief. How many sports are read? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
Let's see. The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Ah, we'll have none of that. That which I have told my love already in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The right of the tipsy bacchanals, scorned a Thracian singer in their rage. Ah, that is some old tale. That was last played when I came a conqueror from Thebes. The thrice through muses, mourning the death of learning, lay deceased in beggary. Ah, that is some old satire, keen and critical, not sorting for a nuptial ceremony. Ah, the tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Tedious and brief. Merry and tragical, this is hot ice and such wondrous strange snow. How shall we give the concord of this discord?
Of the play, there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious, for in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter, never shed.
And what be that do that play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain, to do you service.
Nonsense. We shall hear this play, for nothing can be amiss when love and simple duty tender it. Go, bring them in. And please take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge, and duty in his service perishing.
But my love, we shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes none might, not merit. Where I come from, great clerks have proposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes. And I've seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accents, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome at all. Yet out of this silence, my sweet, I picked a welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, and therefore tongue-tied simplicity, in me speak most of my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
That's easiest. If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here. I'm here. What? But should you hear, repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon any points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord, it's not enough to speak, but to speak truth.
Indeed, he hath played a Brahmin's prologue like a child out of a recorder. A sound, but not government.
His speech is like a tangled chain, not impaired, but all disorder. Who is next?
This is mean. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on until truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, should you know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This woman with lime and rough cast doth present wall. That vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink they were content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This woman with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine, for by moon's light did our lovers agree to meet at night, at Ninus's tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hides by name, Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion, vile, with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, to find his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. And then, with blade, with bloody, bladeful blade, he did bravely broach his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. Now let the rest, wall, moonshine, lion, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion needs to speak. One lion, my lord, when many ashes do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present, drumroll please, a wall! And such a wall that I would have you think in it a cranny hole or chink through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often secretly, this loam, this rough cast, this stone, doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. In this, the cranny through which the lovers did whisper.
You desire lime and hair to speak better? It is the wittiest partition I've heard in discourse.
Pyramus draws through the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgotten! But thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's grounds and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me that cheek to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter, and I'm to spy at her through the wall. You'll see, it'll all fall as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, often hast thou heard my moans. For parting my fair Pyramus and me. Oh, my cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Oh, thy stones with lime and hair knit up in there.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can see my lover's face. This way.
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and, like Cleander, am I trusty still?
And I like Helen to the fates me kill.
Not Shalaphus to Procris was so true.
And shall I first deprive die to you?
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Oh yeah, I kissed the wall's hole.
Not your lips at all!
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away? Ninny's tomb.
Tide life, tide death, I meet thee with no delay.
And thus, if I walk, my part discharged so and be done. Thus doth the wall away go.
Now is the wall down between the two neighbors? No remedy, my lord, when bulls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this case are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine them as they must only imagine themselves, they may pass for excellent men, but alas, here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, as snug the joiner, am the lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I as lion come and strive into this place, for pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and a good conscience. The very best of the beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
Ah, true, and a goose for his discretion. Not so, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
I'm sure his discretion cannot carry his valor, for the goose cannot carry the fox, but all is well, leave his discretion. Let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He did one of the horns on his head.
His horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man. I the moon do seem to be.
Now, this is the greatest mistake of them all. Man should be placed into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
He dares not come there, for you see the candle that is already in snuff.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. I myself, I the man. I myself, I the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why all these should be within the lanthorn? For all these are within the moon. But silence. Here comes this bit.
Oh, wow! This is old Minnie's tomb. Oh, wherefore art thou, my love?
Well, mouse lion.
And then came Heroes.
Oh, and then the lion vanished.
Thank you, moon, for thy sunny beams. Thank you, moon, for shining now so bright forth. By thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I am to take the truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is there! Eyes, do you see? How can it be thy mantle good what? Stained with blood? Approach, ye fury spell! O fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell!
This passion, the death of a dear friend, would go near to make a man look sad.
Be sure my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that liked, that loved, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out, sword and wound the pap of Pyramus, I that left pap, where heart doth pop. Thus die I, thus. My soul is in the sky. Moon, take thy flight. Tongue, lose thy light. Now die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead, he is nothing. He may yet recover and prove himself an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Ah, here she comes, and her passion thankfully ends the play.
Methinks she might be a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
A most shall turn the balance. Which Pyramus?
Pyramus!
Is the better? He for a man, God warrant us.
Pyramus!
She for a woman, God bless us.
Oh, she hath spied him with those sweet eyes.
Thus she means, but who was that?
Asleep, my love? What? Dead? My dove! Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! My dove? Dead? Oh, a tomb must cover thy eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose,
nasty sod.
Blade my breast imbue. Ah, my boobs! And farewell, friends. Thus, Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu.
Alas, mouse and lion are left to bury the dead. Hey, a wolf, too.
No! No, I assure you, the wall is down the part of their fathers. Would it please you to see an epilogue and watch a burgomask dance with me to our company?
No! I pray you, leave your epilogue alone, for when all the players are dead, there are none to be blamed. Now, if he had written to played Pyramus and hanged himself in these quarters, it would have been a fine tragedy, and so it is, truly, notably, discharged. Come, leave your burgomask alone, and I pray you, leave your epilogue alone too.
Guys, go. Get out. Go.
We're not gonna
Alas, the iron time of midnight hath almost struck 12. Lovers to bed, it's almost fairy time. I fear we may oversleep as much as we have overwatched tonight. In a fortnight, we host new solemnity, and nightly revels, and new jollity.
Now, the hungry lion roars, and the wolf blows the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, with all weary tasks foredone. Now, the wasted brands do glow, and the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe, in remembrance of a shroud. Now, it is that time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we, fairies, that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hollow house, for I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the doors.
Through the house give glimmering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote. Each word a warbling note. Hand in hand, with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through the house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. Make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think with this, in all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme yielding nothing more than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest buck, now, if we have honor and luck, to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else, the buckle I recall. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.